My teenage years, like yours, ended when I turned 20. I plan to mourn over passing away of my youth, crying over the years that had just brushed past me. Life, I thought, was pretty much done and dusted by then. Dear Toastmasters and most honored guests, can you guess how I celebrated my 20th birthday? It was a blast, a huge party in the student dormitory with 30 guests, maybe more. God only knows in which state we left their place, kindly provided by their fellow students. I was not sure the building survived the onslaught, but since we met there many, many times afterwards, and it surely did. Today, this Kodak print reminds me of those wonderful, crazy days. Do you remember the last time you used the camera with a film? So you can roughly estimate my age without having to resort to the carbon dating. Yep, not even 35 years anymore. On a more serious note, I find age to be like a sacred cow in our society. People either lie about it, or hide it, or try to reduce it, visually at least. I wouldn't be surprised if a ban were imposed on speaking about age here in the club, beside politics, religion, and sex. It is already a taboo in recruitment. No age in a job ad, no reason to reject a candidate. Take Facebook profiles. You can hardly find anybody's age openly disclosed there. Facebook takes me across the pond to the USA. In a club in Pittsburgh, some time ago, I opened my speech with a disclaimer. My name is Larisa. I am 30 years old. At that time, I thought that stating my name was the most thrilling start for a speech. Some of the members told to me later. So I had been brave to disclose my age openly, to share it openly in public. So I thought, should I ask them for a Congressional Medal of Honor? Then I maturely resisted the temptation. I got their similar commendation a month back in Warsaw for bravery, when I was speaking about political issues as a Russian in Europe. So it is equally brave to speak about politics as it is about age for a woman. I was puzzled. What's so special about age? So myself, if you ask me how old I am, I would tell you, well, I'm about 40, although there are several springs still lie before I'm faced with that memorable event. Do I want you to compliment and flatter me with, oh, you look much younger? Yes, we women are real experts in that. Coming to the club after the regular visit at the cosmetician, where we tried the newest nano-lifting, mega-nourishing mask, and impressed the newcomers. I've been with Toastmasters for 14 years. How come you can't join before you are 18? 18. Do you remember when we were 18? Doing stuff, trying more stuff, daring things. Why? Because I didn't know what can come out of it. Look at us, 30-something-year-olds. We're not that reckless anymore. We have our experience, our fears and failures make us think twice. No, I'm not sure I can do it. It's too risky, too uncertain. I'd better stay where I am, on a couch. A career change. What if things went wrong and I can't maintain my fancy lifestyle? New relationships. Oh no, I know how to lens. I'd better stay single on the couch. Some older folks try new things, express themselves, join communities. Why? Because they know a lot, so they have fewer things to fear. This paradox of age can be basically expressed as a parabola. Let's scrutinize it. So here is the age, here are the fears. You dare when you know not, or are most familiar with the most possible outcomes. The most cautious group is the ones between 30 and 40. If you are around 30 and you disagree, then it's because you belong to the happy exception group, which is called the Toastmasters, right? For a teenager like me, even 20 looked frightening. I pictured myself so much maturer, not to say old, at that age. After almost 20 another years, I can say I have grown up dramatically and gained huge knowledge of life and the world. I just hope that another 20 years will add some more fearlessness to my character according to these graphics. Coming back to the melancholy over age, if every single moment, day, week, month, year is wasted when you mourn over your past, how can you enjoy the present moment? Stand up after you're falling and go forward. Aren't you doing it now? Are you enjoying your years or cursing the number of it? The famous Soviet Georgian singer saying, "My years are my treasure." Do you remember him?
Yes.
There are some people who still remember Kikabidze. So if your daughter or your future daughter says she will be mourning her 20 years, don't try to dissuade her. Don't buy black ribbons and red carnations to encourage you either. Her time to enjoy is yet to come. Her 20th birthday party will surely be at last, and most probably her 30th also will. I can say yet about 40, ask me in a couple of years. Just one thing, I promise, I won't ever shed tears for years.